Hello and welcome to another episode of The Wounded Healer. My name is Andreas. Today I will be speaking with you on the subject of complex post traumatic stress syndrome, CPTSD, or post traumatic stress syndrome, PTSD. And on the subject of the inner child work. The inner child, maybe you've already heard of the inner child. It's quite you hear it quite a lot now, at least I do. And yeah, I think it's good because it's super important. It's a foundation, I think. I believe in that was the case in my situation. The inner child work is a foundation for healing, and it is key to get a lot of work done and be able to progress. You still have a lot of work to do when you've done that, but it resolves a lot, and it also unlocks a lot of the questions that makes you go forth with the rest. So it's a clear path to healing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna guide you through a little bit of how I worked through that with that and with the inner child, and how it helped me and so forth. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try and focus on the inner child work now and not get, because I can talk for hours about the subject, I guess, but I have to kind of stay on subject a little bit. So complex PTSD. If you watch this episode, you probably already know what that is, and so yeah, the inner child work that I did, that you also can do. You can either find some guided methods to do, like you can even do hypnosis. They are most likely free hypnosis inner child work you can do on YouTube or Storytel or wherever you can find it, I guess. And but what you actually can do, and it's just to close your eyes and imagine a time period of your choosing, where you go and meet up with your inner child, and you start playing with him, and yeah, just hanging out. So I can tell you, when I started that work, that the first time I did that, and I went back and started playing with my was supposed to play with, but I met him, and it was just what I met with was a black wall of just hate and just just pure hate and rage. And it kind of hit me, like it really hit me. And I'm a grown man, but I got really scared, actually. So I thought, like, heck no, I'm not doing that work again, like that. That was I didn't dare to, for like 3 weeks passed by, and then I thought that yeah, I should probably try it again. So the next time I tried it, it went better, and I met up with my inner child, I think maybe 8 years old or something. And yeah, we were playing some of the games where you roll this little glass, I don't know what you call them on English, but in English, but yeah, we were playing some child's games here and just hanging out, and I felt like this kid was really fun and enjoyable to be around with, warm and funny, and just up to a little bit of mischief, but yeah, all fun and nice, and so I was wondering in that moment, like, who tricked me, who fooled me into thinking that this kid was anything else. Like my picture, myself, my picture of myself, my self-image, my self-belief, my self-thoughts were very different from that. But now I could go in and see that for my own eyes, like this is not the truth. So basically what you're doing here, self-parenting, like self-mothering. So self-mothering is where you can enhance your self-mothering skills by imaginatively, my God, creating a safe place in your heart where your inner child and your present time is always welcome. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's self-mothering is a heart. Self-mothering is a resolute refusal to indulge in self-hatred and self-abandonment, is what you can say. And then you have the self-fathering, where you can again imagine that you're kind of traveling in time, and then you can go back to situations that were bad for you or hazardous for you, and even though you're still yourself here, but you're like the self father that goes in and take care of your inner child. Like you can, for instance, call 911 in bad situation, or you can bend down a perpetrator and show your inner kid, your inner child, that you protect him. So you're loving and protecting your inner child, yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna read some reparenting affirmations that you can repeat for yourself. So this work also resolutes a lot of the inner critic thinking, and the outer critic thinking is what is my experience. So yeah, reparenting affirmations. I am so glad you were born. You are a good person. I love who you are, and I am doing my best to always be by your side. You can come to me whenever you're feeling hurt or bad. You do not have to be perfect to get my love and protection. all of your feelings are okay with me. I'm always glad to see you. It's okay for you to be angry, and I won't let you hurt yourself or others when you are. You can make mistakes. They are teachers. You can know what you need and ask for help. You can have your own preferences and tastes. You are a delight to my eyes. You can choose your own values. You can pick your own friends, and you don't have to like everyone. You can sometimes feel confused and ambivalent and not know all the answers. I am very proud of you. So there is a lot more to speak about on the topic of inner child work, but it's a little bit for you an introduction, or just somewhat on the topic. And so you can do this reparenting affirmations, like imagine if you are speaking them to your inner child, especially when you are suffering from a flashback. And further down the road, you kind of automatically ends up in dealing with the inner critic and the outer critic, and that's another topic, that's another video, but I can just say that for my part, I thought it was natural to have an inner critic, like always telling you that you suck on everything, or you make mistakes, or you're lazy, or always just telling you how bad you are, like a constant, like a record on repeat there, broken record going on. So I thought that was normal for everybody to have that. I thought everyone had that all the time as well. Well, now I know that that is not the case. So that might be very obvious information for you, but for those of you watching that think this is normal, it's not. And this work also begin with the inner child, is my conception of that. So but that is for another video. I just wanted to let you know that is not the standard. You don't have to. I don't have that anymore, thankfully. So it's mostly silent now in my head, which is nice. And when there are thoughts that appear, then I'm more of the observer, like I'm observing whatever thoughts is coming to my head. So it's peaceful, and it's nice, and it's very much possible to come to that place. So like I said, this was a little bit part of the topic of the subject. There is a lot more for you to find out, to grab the pieces that you need here. Or you can watch my upcoming videos for sure. But I would also like to recommend that you read some Gabor Mate, or you can read Pete Walker also. They are amazing guides for these topics. Gabor Mate is pretty much hands-on, a holistic perspective on health and everything from how we should live and how we could live better lives. And he wrote the book When the Body Says No, and that was what happened to me, that when I had too much trauma and pushed myself too hard, eventually what happened was that the body said no. Yeah. And Pete Walker, he's very hands on the complex PTSD and PTSD resolutions of that, since he also, like myself, has had it. So yeah, that is how I learned about this, and how I now can teach others when I have gone through that, is my idea. Yeah, but now I'm going to that place where I'm almost making a new video, so I will bid you adieu for now. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and love for you all, and we'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.